Hey guys, it's Kylie. I'm just here today to talk about body image and how people perceive you as a person and why it's important not to listen to the negativity that people may throw at you. So I've dealt with bullying ever since I was a little girl. I've been called fat, overweight, and ugly, and told that I wasn't good enough. And I'm not gonna lie, some of it did hurt, especially when I was a little kid, because you don't understand why people are so mean and you think that everyone is so pure and nice. And little kids don't really have a filter, so you know what they were saying was basically true. But for some reason lately, it has been more of an issue again, and I don't understand why. Um, People from my school have been messaging me saying that I am not good enough, that I am ugly, that I'm fat, that I try too hard to fit in. And honestly, I don't understand why they think that they got the permission to tell me what to do with my life and what I'm doing wrong with it. Because it doesn't really affect them, though they seem to think that it does, and they definitely act like it does. Because they want to tell me how to live my life, and that's not okay with me. You really can't care about what other people say about you. And I know it's hard. It's easy to say that, and it's hard to do that because I have been told that multiple times in my life. Oh, don't worry about what they're saying. But it really does get to you. And I don't think some people understand that, especially those who have not been bullied before. Um, what was I going to say? People only see you from the sidelines. They see occasional things about you. They hear things that you may have done or have not done that people just make up about you because, newsflash, that does happen. But, it's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. Your life is just so interesting that people want to pay attention to you and they want to make people hate you. And nobody will ever know why people want to do that. I'm still wondering myself why people feel the need to tear other people down. But at the end of the day, you can't let it get to you because it will just destroy you in the future. If someone tells you that you will never make it to your goals and your dreams, that makes you work 10 times harder because you want to prove that person wrong, which is extremely important. When you're older, you're going to be able to say, hey, I did this, even though you said that I couldn't do it, which will make you 10 times more proud of yourself than you would have done it with someone saying, oh yeah, you can do it, let's go, woohoo. But your real friends will be there to support you and motivate you to keep going. And if your friends do not support you and motivate you to keep going, then you have the wrong friends. I'm sorry to say, but it's true, you do. Good friends want to see their friends succeed, not fail. It makes me so sad to see that people have either nothing better to do with their lives than bash on others, or they are so insecure about themselves that they would rather point out someone else's insecurities before someone points out their own. Because if you are so insecure about yourself that you have to tear other people down, I will never understand that. Because why would you want someone else to feel just as insecure as you do? I know how insecure I am, and I would never ever wish that on someone else because it is the worst feeling I've ever felt in my entire life. I will not wear tank tops. I don't like bikinis. I will be constantly pulling up my pants just to make sure that my stomach is covered because it's my worst insecurity and I would never want someone else to feel like that. So I don't understand why people who are so insecure about themselves feel the need to tear someone else down. Because at the end of the day, you're making someone else feel as bad as you do just because you feel bad. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. Why wouldn't you want to build someone else up, bring up their confidence, which would make you feel much better about yourself, more so than if you're tearing them down? Because at the end of the day, all we have is each other. We are trying to get through life. We are trying to do the same things. We're trying to achieve our goals, our dreams, find someone to love for the rest of our lives, or do good things for the world. Like, it hurts my head thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie. But for those of you who are struggling with like either depression or anxiety, or you are having a bad time with people who are insulting you, or making fun of you, or it's getting to you, because it does get to a lot of people most times. It gets to me, I will be honest with you. Some of it does get to me because some things are just hit you right in your insecurities and they hurt. But you are so much more beautiful, amazing, wonderful than you realize. I know it's hard sometimes, and I know it's easy for me to sit here and tell you a million times how beautiful you are, how amazing you are, and how much I want you to keep going, and that if you need motivation, I am here to help you, because I am still trying to motivate myself. Some of my friends don't know how to motivate me. I have lost a lot of friends recently, which hasn't helped with the whole motivation thing, but I am still working through it. But if you need a friend, if you need someone to rely on, if you need someone who will listen to your problems and will help you through it, I am always here. I will put my number below if you do not have it. You can call me, text me, FaceTime me if you need me, because I know exactly what you're going through. Well, maybe not exactly what you're going through, but I've gone through similar problems. And I just want to be able to be there for people, because I know how it feels to not have anybody there for you. And it sucks, because you feel like everyone is against you, and nobody should ever feel like that. So if you need someone, feel free to message me. Even if I don't know you, if we aren't close, if we have had issues in the past, I don't care. You need me, you message me. And I will make sure that my number and my Snapchat and my Instagram and everything will be below, or in the comments, or wherever this is going. I will put it with the video so that you know that you are not alone, and that I am always there for you. No matter who you are, what age you are, it doesn't matter. Because we should all be there to support each other and help each other, because it is so important. Self-love, helping others. If you are lucky enough to be able to look in the mirror every day and go, wow, I love myself, you have achieved the whole dream. Because I honestly wish I could look in the mirror and go, wow, I am so happy with myself. And yes, some days you have those days where you're like, oh my gosh, I look really cute today. And you keep telling yourself that, because you are cute. You are perfect. You are beautiful. And something that really helps that I have noticed is if you look in the mirror and instead of pointing out all the negative things that you do not like about yourself, you point out the things that you do like. For me, I'll say, wow, my eyes look really good today. Wow, my hair is not that poofy today. That's great. Or wow, my acne is clearing up. I'm so happy. Or wow, you did a really good job on your makeup. You have to point out the whole things that you love about yourself, because if you only see the negatives, other people are only going to see the negatives as well. You have to show them that you love things about yourself, because if you do not love yourself, someone else will just think that they're allowed to pick on you. So you have to show them that you have all the confidence, even if you don't, because that will make them intimidated by you. And it's so important that you realize your self-worth, because I don't want to hear any more stories about people saying that they committed suicide, or not saying, obviously, if they're dead, but news stories about people committing suicide because someone insulted them or they were being bullied, because that breaks my heart. Because I don't think anybody should have to go through that, should have to be put through that, because can you imagine how much pain they were in when they died? That's not a happy way to go. You want to live your whole life to the fullest. And achieving self-love may take your entire life, but I promise you, if you do the little things to help get yourself there, it will really make a giant difference for you. Anyways, this has been Kylie on her rant about self-love and body image, so see you later.